Hello, and thank you for watching The Righteous Kitchen, a cooking and baking blog found at www.therighteouskitchen.blogspot.com. Good morning. Today I am going to show you how I make restaurant quality hash browns. Now what I did is I have two russet potatoes here, and I just poked them and then I microwaved them. I did this the night before, so now they're really nice and cold. And we want to do that because I'm going to shred these, and when they're cold, it helps to keep the shreds nice, so it keeps them from disintegrating. So what I'm going to do is just quickly peel the potatoes, and then I'll give them a shred. And then off to the side I have my griddle, and it's heating up. I've got it about 375 degrees. I want to just make sure that's nice and hot. So that's going to be heating up by the time I have these potatoes prepped. And these are always easier to peel when they're cold. And then that way you don't end up burning your fingers. All right. Almost done. And I've got my granddaughter here off to the side. You can let Cuddles in. Cuddles wants inside.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Iris. All right. So these potatoes are peeled and they're nice and chilled. And so I'm going to go ahead and just run them through the grater. And you can see I'm getting nice shreds in there. If these were hot, they'd be breaking apart. So that was the whole point of getting them cold to work with. All right, so there's one. And here's the second one. Now they are crumbling a little bit where I stabbed them with the knife, but that's okay. All right. So I'm going to see how they've got the nice shreds, and they're light and fluffy. This way we don't have to worry about them turning brown or anything like that. Now let me wipe up my mess real quick with a rag. My little granddaughter's inching her way in the video. I don't know if you could see her or not, but hold on just a second.
Maya,
what?
Since you can't find me, can I get this white
She's gonna be right there. Okay, this is hot, so stay away from there. Let's come over a little bit more this way. There you go. And then you can be in the video. And what I'm gonna have her do is, so we have two kind of large sized potatoes. And I'm gonna let you put some, I'm using Wondra flour. It's a really nice light flour. And I'm gonna put in about 1 tablespoon of Wondra.
Can I put that in there?
I will give it to you in just a second.
Well, what is that called?
Okay, now you go ahead and put the flour in.
Into that cheese?
Just put it right in there into the potatoes. Nice, okay? And then we are going to add...
What is that, cinnamon?
This is Righteous Seasoning. And we're going to put half of a teaspoon of Righteous Seasoning. Just put it right in there. All right. And now with the spoon, we're going to have her mix it up. And you stay away from that griddle. She can mix it up and just kind of coat those potatoes. Kind of fluff it up. Okay. All right. And we want to do this lightly and just kind of scatter it like that. Okay, I'm going to have you step aside because this hot griddle's coming over. So yeah, you guys going to cook now, but thank you for helping me. If you go sit over there, you can watch me fry these up, okay? So lightly toss these. You can even use your hands. And that's what I'm going to do real quick. Just want to get them coated up. All right, so we've got our hot griddle. And I've got some cooking oil. We'll get that down. And I'll grab a spatula real quick. Okay. So what I'm going to do is just kind of mound these up. I'll probably do 3 mounds here. Do it in kind of like an oval shape, I guess. And what I'm going to do is hit the top of them with some more oil. And we're not going to touch them till they get nice and crispy on the bottom. I'll put just a little oil around the sides. So this will take a few minutes. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to let them get crispy. And then that when it starts to get crispy, that's going to kind of get everything held together. All right, I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, these hash browns have been cooking, and I can see that around the edges, they're browning up. So I'm just going to take a little peek. And I want to just flip them over and just kind of keep them all together. There we go. Oh, nice. There we go. And if you make them about the size of your spatula, you're going to be more successful with flipping them over. But look at these. Perfect hash browns. They're not mushy, they're not brown, they're not limp, they're fluffy, they're light, they're crispy. You can tell that they're hash browns because you can see the shreds. So that's all there is to it. You just cook these. You don't mess around with stirring them or anything. You get them on a hot oil griddle and just let them cook up. And then you don't flip them until they're brown. So all we're going to do is just continue cooking them for a few minutes on this other side until they're brown on both sides. But how easy is that? And it just starts with your russet potato that was microwaved the night before. So when you're ready in the morning, that potato is chilled and it'll keep your shred for you. So these are crispy. They're wonderful. You could even put a little bit more oil to get that other side crispy. And then I'll be back in a few minutes to show you what it looks like on the other side. All right, I just flipped these and I want to give you a nice close-up of that. Beautiful, fluffy, crispy hash browns. we didn't have to do a lot of work with rinsing them, turning brown, all that problems that so many people are having with their hash browns. This really couldn't be any simpler. It's simple, just like I showed you how to make the home fries. The hash browns are easy to make also. What I'm going to do here is just continue on. I could keep cooking these. They're just going to get more crisp. What I'm going to do is put some bacon on the griddle and fry up some eggs. I got my toast in the oven. And I'm going to just make a nice breakfast here. And then I'll come back and show you these lovely hash browns when they're plated up. Now I don't want all of this bacon grease to get on my hash browns, so I'm just going to fry a few pieces. Okay, I want to show you these hash browns real quick because I need to get them off of the grill. Look at that. Just beautiful. I'll just put them on this plate for right now. But I want to show you, I want to cook my eggs. And there was a little bit of bacon. And I'm cleaning off my grill. So I just get that excess bacon cleaned up. And then when I want to clean the bits so that there's no egg sticking to it, I just get my cooking oil and I use that to get in here and scrape up the bits of bacon. So I like to do it like this because it keeps my griddle hot. It gets off the bacon bits really easily. And then I'm already oiled up to cook my eggs. So let me just hit it with a little oil. And when I fry eggs, I do like a little bit of butter for the flavor. Get that in there. And I'll go ahead and cook my husband an egg. Wash your hands anytime you touch an egg. Use soap and get your hands really clean. So I'm going to go ahead and start plating this while the eggs are cooking. I'm going to put the plate up here. My husband likes his over hard, so what I do is if I flip one and one broke by any chance, I would just use that one for over hard. But since they didn't break, I just go in here and pop that one. And mine, I just like them just over easy. So this is mine. It's got a beautiful yolk on it. It's not overcooked. And I'm just going to lay that right next to the hash browns. But look at this. Look at this beautiful hash brown. crispy, brown, fluffy, just like you would get, or better than a lot that I've seen at the restaurants. A lot of them at the restaurants are super greasy. Like they straight fried them in the French fry vat, and some of them probably do that. But these are nice. They're not over greasy. They're fluffy. They didn't take too much effort. And they're just great. Look at that. Alrighty, I'll get a close-up of that, and thank you for watching. You know, try this. Let me know how it worked out for you. Comment how it worked out. And share these videos with your friends. My recipes, you know, aren't too complicated, but they're just, it's a simple dish, but a lot of people have, you know, problems with it. So the point of these videos is just to break it down real simple so that everybody learns how to cook. So thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share.